Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Billy with Crafting Cake with Billy. I'm super excited to have you guys here today with me. If you are new here to my channel, welcome. And if you have been crafting with me for a while, welcome back. So happy you're here. Today I thought we would work on some altered paper clips or hidden paper clips. Some people call them different things. They are perfect for junk journaling. They are perfect for holding your place in a book if you're reading a book. You can use them for various things. So before I show you the ones that I made, I also want to show you the jumbo altered paper clip that I made. I have a video on these as well. So after you finish watching this one, go back and check out my jumbo altered paper clips. I will link that video as well as any other related videos below for you to check out. So let's jump into our altered paper clips or hidden paper clips. These are a few that I made over the past few days, and they were such a joy to make. I used scrap paper. You know, everybody has scrap paper, everybody has paper clips. So these are a lot of fun to make, and you can mass produce them, make a whole bunch of them, and put them up in your crafty stash for upcoming junk journals and projects. So these are some that I made, and I'm going to show you how to make them. They're so simple, they're so fun, and they're so easy. So isn't that wonderful? Okay, all you're going to need are some paper clips, some glue, some paper, some embellishments, and if you are an inker and you like to ink, this is a good thing to have. So I'll put my ink over to the side. I have found that using glue sticks are much easier, so we're going to use glue sticks today. And let's see here. All you're gonna do is take some, I like to start off with a base of coffee dye paper. If you don't have coffee dye paper, I can show you how to make it. I will link my video on how to coffee dye paper below so that you'll have that to reference. Also, if you have any sort of small embellishments that you like to use. This was actually from a paper pack that I bought, and on the back of it, it shows you all of the different papers and different pull aparts and stuff that are inside, and all I did was cut that up. So this is not normally something that people would use, but I felt like, you know, why waste it when you can use it? So hope everyone is doing well today, and we're gonna jump into this project. So I'm gonna start off with some coffee dye paper, and this is a coffee dye paper that I sprayed with a little bit of that. You can use food coloring, or you can use the Dollar Tree paint spray that you get from the craft aisle. You really don't even have to do that. If you just want to use craft paper, you can. And just cut about 2.5 inches, or, you know, eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is all you're gonna do. I like to measure mine, so just stick your can you guys see that? Let me do a darker color so you can see. Here we go. So leave a little space at the top, and I like to fold mine over so that there's some overhang. And let me show you. You see, just want there to be just a little bit of overhang there. And then that is where I'm gonna cut it. So where are my scissors? I'm gonna cut it there. Perfect. So we got one, and I'm more than positive that I made several, and of course, right now I can't find them, so we'll make another one. Let's do this side. And we're gonna do the exact same thing. It's always good to do a few so that if you don't catch it on the first time. There's another example. And I have a little bit of overhang there, right? See? Okay. And I'm just gonna cut it. And I'm gonna use the folded piece. All right, so the next step, we have 2 pieces here. And if you kind of want an eyeball of what these are, almost 6 inches long. So you're just gonna fold it in half, and then you're gonna take a paper clip and stick the paper clip on the folded piece there. Put your paper clip on. Okay, that's the first step. Now you're gonna find a piece of scrapbook paper that you like, and I always think it's pretty to use the words, the scrapbook paper that has words. But I kind of want to, you kind of want a thicker scrapbook paper for to go over that coffee dye paper, just to give it some stability. So I'm going to use this. It's just a little bit smaller than my paper because I kind of want to see the edge of that. I want to see the edge of that coffee dye paper. So I'm using some Elmer's washable school glue, and it goes on purple, but it dries clear. We have a lot of glue sticks around here. When you have a house with kids, glue sticks are the thing. All right, so I'm just gonna add a generous amount of glue on both sides, and I try not to get all the way to the edge because that's the part that's gonna be visible, and I'm not gonna have paper all the way to the edge. So I've added glue to both sides, and if you would like to, you can ink your paper. And I just have some Distress Oxide Vintage Photo. If you want, you can go ahead and ink the paper that you're going to use on top of that coffee dye paper. And you guys know I love the look of inking. All right, so we're going to pick this up. Hopefully didn't make a mess. And I'm just going to stick it to the front. And then I'm gonna fold it over my paper clip, just like that. So it sticks to the front and it sticks to the back. Give it some pressure. You see what I did there? Nice. And then I'm gonna take my scissors and clip off the extra. And this is what we have. Cute, right? It's plain and simple. All right, now we can kind of style it. Give it some, zhuzh it up a little bit, as Wendy would say. I like to add words. So let's try inking some words. And this paper here is a piece of vintage paper that I got from an older book that I found at my favorite thrifty bookstore. So I'm gonna add some glue to that. And let's add that just to give it some personality. All right, we're gonna go all the way down here. I don't know why I like the look of words on vintage pieces. Okay, so that is my paper clip so far. So now we're gonna look for a focal point. So I'm thinking that is where these little beauties could come in, because they kind of look like stamps. But if I want to add more color, I could use these cute little botanicals that I have already inked around. And I'm thinking this one. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah. See, that is a nice little, if you're into the vintage look, this was a nice idea. So, what do you guys think of that? It doesn't have a lot of color, and that's fine. But I think this would be nice. So let's add a ton of glue to this little image here. And then let's sit it right there. Add some pressure. And if you want, you can cut some of the edge off. I really think that tearing gives a nice bit of character. I don't know. You might not want the shabby look. I love the shabby look personally. So we're just gonna make this interesting and do some tearing. Think outside of the box. Okay, now after we tear, it's always nice to add some more ink, because this piece has been through a lot, and even with the grunge, it's beautiful. Now you can also take a glue stick or hot glue gun and add some trims to it. You can add I'm sorry. You can add different trims. You can add little bows and things like that, just like this. Just whatever you have in your stash, just to embellish them. But how cute, right? All right, so that's one. And I think we can quickly do one more. All right, so this is the other one. And let's do some with color here. You wanna do that? Let's add some pink to this one. It's already pink. Let's add some more pink. You can never have too much pink. All right, so I have two pieces here. Let's put those together so we can have a little hint of blue. Or do we want more blue and a little hint of pink? Let's just do it this way. That way those of you who aren't really into pink will throw in some blue for you. How about that? So as you can see, I'm just doing the same thing I did with the other. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue these two together here. And I'm just gonna put glue on one side. Well, actually, I can put it on the whole thing because this is gonna be my base. And wait a minute, that goes on top. Okay. We're gonna put it on the whole. Get some more glue up. We're gonna put it on the whole thing so I can use that as my base. And then we'll go back and stick that blue one on top. Got purple glue. So what are you guys up to? What are you crafting? Are you crafting for Valentine's Day? I'm trying to get into the Valentine's Day thing. I'm not really into the red for Valentine's Day, but I'm still trying to bring you some things that could pass for Valentine's. Pink is Valentine's-ish, right? Okay, so I just added the blue on top of that pink just to give it a little bit more color. And I thought it would be fun to add maybe this one. I like this. Isn't that pretty? I think so. Let's cut some of this off. I'm loving this paper. I'm so into the florals. I love florals. Let's give it some character and just do some tearing. Tearing. All right, that's cool. All right, now what we're gonna do is add some glue. You can ink it if you'd like. Okay. I know in my last video I talked about how much I love the Golden Girls, and I was so excited to hear some responses from you guys that you like the Golden Girls as well. So those of you who do like the Golden Girls, who is your favorite Golden Girl? Who is your favorite Golden Girl? I would have to say there is a tie between Sophia and Blanche. They are my favorites. They're all funny. They're all super funny, and I love them all. But I think Sophia and Blanche are my favorite Golden Girls. Okay, so this is what this one looks like. I love the layers. Let me see if I can find something that will set this off just a little bit. No, these are pretty plain. I could make a video on how to embellish these. But you can pretty much do whatever you want to do. And since I'm trying to make these flat and just use paper, because sometimes it gets hard. The more you put on it, as far as embellishing, it gets hard to actually put them in a journal and allow the journal to close. So you try to keep them as flat as you possibly can. So, and we're just gonna add this here. Yeah, so that is simple, right? Nice and simple and cute. And we made those together. They don't take a lot of time. You can add them to your stash and use them in your journals and use them in your books. And they're so cute and just conversation pieces, right? And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will link all related videos in the comments. In the description below. So please go and check those videos out. And I do appreciate you being here with me. I love making tutorials and I love having you along with me to make them. Please leave me a comment in the comment section and just let me know how you like this. Please give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that so much. And until next time, I hope you guys have a super marvelous day. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.